You're watching Coast Life, and there's nothing more soothing than a glass of wine after a long day. But what if there was a bug that could affect the wine that you're drinking? Katie Balicki from the Department of Agriculture informs us of the hitchhiker bug and its effect on U.S. vineyards.
So the hitchhiker bug is actually called the spotted lanternfly. We call it the hitchhiker bug because of how fast it can spread on throughout the state or throughout the country now that we're seeing it. The spotted lanternfly is an invasive insect that will attack a lot of our agricultural commodities such as vineyards, orchards, small gardens that homeowners might have. They just suck out the sap from plants and trees, leaving it too weak to produce fruit.
The plants are then unable to produce more fruit as their source of energy is ripped from their roots.
Plants use sap or sap as a way to store energy. And when they don't have that energy, they can't produce fruit. And this is a common sight or common experience that a lot of vineyards in infested states see.
Katie suggests a few options for protecting plants from lanternflies in local areas.
There are options for trapping to go around trees that are being affected by spotted lanternfly. On our website, there is a list of chemicals that homeowners can go ahead and buy at local hardware stores, garden centers, that they could do self-treatments. They can hire professionals. Before going on vacation, they can check vehicles, luggage, towels that are hanging up outside before packing it away, so that they're not bringing the spotted lanternfly to their vacation destination.
The best way to prevent future spreading is to report the location where they were last seen.
July 4th weekend, we're looking for people to recognize the red and black and white stage of the spotted lanternfly, which is the later nymph stage of the life cycle.
Katie describes her own personal experience with spotted lanternflies.
It was a vineyard wedding, and the spotted lanternfly were tangled up in the bride's veil, tangled up in the lace, and in our very expensive hair, and it was a very frustrating experience trying to pick out spotted lanternfly from the dress.
Some tips to protect your local vineyard are taking photos and stating where you have last seen the lanternflies in your location. I'm Maya Henry reporting from Nassau Valley Vineyards in Lewis, Delaware. There's more Coast Life on the way.
You're watching Coast Life, and in case we haven't already told you, it's Friday,
hey!
And the weekend is here, and of course, we've been talking about it. It's a holiday weekend. What do you think of when you think of 4th of July?
Fireworks.
Yes, that's why today we have Lynn with Rehoboth Beach with us. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So yes, 4th of July, people are thinking the beach. They're thinking celebrations. They're thinking fireworks. So what does Rehoboth Beach have in store for us?
So a lot of fun and festivities in Rehoboth Beach this weekend. We're expecting a large crowd, and we're going to do fireworks on Sunday evening.
Sunday evening, perfect. And I want to give people a heads up, there was a recent change in location, still in Rehoboth Beach, but what do people have to know if they're planning on going?
So the launch location for the fireworks has moved 2 or 3 blocks south of the traditional location, and they'll be launched at Newcastle Street. Gotcha. You'll still be able to see them from the beach, along the beach and the boardwalk.
I know lots of people are going to be making their way down, so what time, if you have any sort of insider advice, should people maybe start setting up their blankets and getting ready for those fireworks?
Sure. It's going to be a big crowd, so get a little bit of a head start. Come down early. 6, 7 o'clock might be good. The fireworks display, the time is 9:30. That can be impacted by weather. If there are storms in the area, we might go a little early, and we might have to delay a little bit, depending.
Good to know. So maybe, get there early, not just for parking, but just to make sure you don't miss anything.
Right. And there are some road closures that start around 6, 7 o'clock. And then the avenue closes at 8:30.
Okay, good to know. Does that impact, I'm curious, with the public transportation? So they won't be able to get onto the avenue either?
They actually reroute the
Okay.
public transportation, the buses down Henlopen Avenue, starting at 6.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
So people can still hop on the park and ride and Jolly
Absolutely.
Trolley and all of that.
We encourage it.
Yes, of course.
And I'm curious too, I mean, Rehoboth Beach does so much. You have the Sea Witch Festival and so many great holiday celebrations. But what goes into planning this? When do you start thinking, okay, fireworks, 4th of July, how long has this been in the works?
The 4th of July fireworks are one of our favorite events. We have folks calling us around the first of the year asking, when are the fireworks going to be? Wow. So they plan their vacations around this.
True.
Do I want to be there that weekend or the weekend before? So we'll have a meeting shortly after this year to determine next year's date. And it takes about 80 police officers to deal with the traffic and public safety, and that doesn't include the EMS and DelDOT assistance. So there's a lot of coordination and a lot of assistance to pull it off.
I guess that is a lot of planning. There's a lot to think
It
about.
is a lot of planning, definitely. I think just a reminder for people too that are going down to see the fireworks. Be patient. Be patient on your way in. Be patient on your way out, because everybody's going to be sitting in that same traffic. So it's it's one of those. Everybody's in that same boat.
I want to talk a little bit too about tradition. What do you see a lot when it comes to families, specifically maybe children, coming to Rehoboth Beach? Is this something that you see people returning each year, maybe new family traditions? What's your experience been?
So I'm a fairly newcomer. I've been in Rehoboth for 2 years, and it's always so fun to me when people tell me, I've been coming here since I was a kid. My family's been coming here for years and years. And they remember when they started, and they have those family traditions and places maybe that they stay every year. So it's fun.
Definitely. It is a lot of fun.
So much fun.
We used to do that too. We would vacation in Ocean City this week, and we would always do a day trip though to Rehoboth Beach.
Nice.
Yes, because that's where my mom vacationed.
Okay. Oh, it's a
Yes.
Yep. Oh yeah, I grew up coming down here. It was always part of our family traditions growing up. Yep.
Very cool seeing new people make those traditions. Well, Lynn, thank you for being here, for keeping us updated on the fireworks. Don't forget about that little change, okay? Make sure you get there early as well.
Yep. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Good to see you. All right, fireworks aren't happening just yet. You have a little bit of time to make it to Rehoboth Beach, so stick with us. We'll be right back.
COASTLIFE, we love to keep our skin glowing. And as the sun gets warmer on the Delmarva coast, we not only want glowing skin, but healthy skin as well.
You do need to treat your skin differently in the summer than the winter because the elements are different. You'll be out in the sun more, you will be at the beach, swimming, and that is very drying. And you'll need to make sure to keep exfoliating and moisturizing to keep it glowing and fresh.
While many believe having water on your skin will hydrate it, it may be a surprise that it actually has the opposite effect.
It's very important to make sure you stay hydrated and get that SPF on there because you are in the sun, the water is reflecting onto your skin, it's going to magnify the sun towards your face, and swimming is very drying. Anytime that you're wet, it's actually opposite of moisturizing for your skin.
As you enjoy the waves of the pool and the ocean, remember to cleanse your hair afterwards to protect its current state.
After you're in the sun and in the water, it's important for both your skin and your hair to get them fully cleansed and moisturized.
To find the perfect cleanser, be sure to find one that matches your skin's needs.
We have a couple of different skin cleansers. One is a gentle cleanser and one is a purifying cleanser. The gentle cleanser would be used for your everyday skincare. I would recommend the Purify for after going to the beach to get off all of your sun protection and the oils that you're using and all of the extra contaminants that are going on your skin.
And what better way to improve your skincare than recommendations from Jonava herself?
This is our gentle cleanser, and this is for your everyday cleansing. It's very gentle to your skin. It's not going to overstrip it. This is our more aggressive cleanser for after you've been at the beach and you have the oils and the sand and the salt and the pool water and whatever you have going on in your SPF can be a little heavier, so this will get all of your makeup and extra things off. It's just a much deeper cleanser.
For skin that has experienced more than enough sun, They even have a product that helps repair those fine lines and wrinkles.
This is our catalyst, and it is a vitamin C product used to help repair fine lines and the wounds and damages created by overexposure and the other things that we do that are a little more harmful and harsh on our skin.
And for those dry days, Rehoboth Beauty Boutique has a product that quenches your skin's thirst.
Quench is our lovely moisturizer just to help to quench your skin and make sure that it is supple and soft, and you're replacing any moisture loss while swimming and in the sun and in the pools and everything.
As you apply your moisturizer, follow up with a sunscreen that matches your stay in the sun.
And here's our Protect. It's a 30 SPF. I love this. It's so clean. It doesn't clog your pores. It's not stinging for your skin. I have very sensitive skin myself, so I find this to be quite soothing. And 30 SPF means that it lasts 30 minutes, and that is how you can choose your sun care. Like if it says SPF 80, it lasts 80 minutes. So if it says SPF 30, we recommend you apply it every 30 minutes or sooner if you do a lot of swimming. I really love this Illuminate product because it is so moisturizing and soothing and supple on your skin. It's great for your eyes and your lips to keep them plump and hydrated, and it helps eliminate fine lines and wrinkles.
If you're looking for something to add on to your next self-care day, their new add-on product is a great way for rejuvenating your face after a long day.
I love to offer this as an add-on treatment in our facials. We have some really lovely facials for summer as well that are cooling and soothing after a long day at the beach, and this is a lovely add-on to help just seal in the moisture of your eyes and skin, which are the most delicate parts of your face.
As you travel this summer, be sure to be kind to your skin by giving it the hydration and protection it needs.
You're watching Coast Life, and maybe your bathroom could use a little to a lot of sprucing up. That's why I've got the perfect guests in studio today. We got Vicki and Rodney with Peninsula Bath. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, so a lot of people, when they're looking to do a bathroom remodel, they don't really know where to start. They don't really know who to call. How much of a bathroom remodel do you guys handle?
We can handle things as small as just a shower replacement, to as big as a complete remodel, blowing out the walls and starting all over and creating the dream bathroom that they've been looking for, versus a small, have to have it done tub to shower replacement.
I think for a lot of customers that could be quite a relief to sort of have a one-stop shop of where they can go. But not only do you guys handle a complete bathroom remodel, it's your customer service that really helps you stand out. What makes you guys so special in that part of the field?
Well, I have quite a few years of experience in customer service. So what we try to do is we try to make sure that you feel like we're always there for you. We have after-hour calls. I personally answer the phone. It's not like you're going to get 5 different prompts to
the phone trees.
Yes.
They're exhausting.
Yes. We try to make sure that we contact you from all the way from the time of the appointment all the way through the job completion at least every few days, to make sure that you know that we've ordered your products and that production is moving along great. And then even the follow-up, we follow up even all the way through like a year out to make sure that you're still happy and make sure things are still going good. If we have a service call, you'll even get a confirmation text for that, as well as following up on it. So we go over and beyond and try to make sure that everyone is happy the best that we can. So we strive for the best customer service.
That's great. And I mean, your team is also a big part of that. Talk to me a little bit about the team that you guys have that makes you so stellar. And I think because people, I mean, with a bathroom remodel, it can be strangers in your house, it's people you don't know, but you guys are really good about being friendly and making people feel comfortable.
Yes, we go as far as also trying to make sure you know who to expect in your home. We're working on setting up like pictures of the people that you can expect at your door, so that someone's not trying to just impersonate us.
Yeah.
Who to expect in your home as the start to finish of your job, and try to keep them on the job, because you do build a rapport with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to make you feel like family, and we're there for you, not just another number.
Yeah, so when it comes to sort of bathroom remodels, and maybe this is just me asking out of my own curiosity, what's really popular right now when it comes to remodels? What are people looking for?
It just depends on what a customer's looking for. We can do it as much as just the small, which would be the wet area only, or as much as taking and replacing the vanity, the toilet, the flooring, the exhaust fan, etc. I mean, we want to actually take and give you that brand new dream bathroom you were looking for from start to finish.
Yeah. Have there been any kind of dream bathroom remodels that you've seen that you thought were really fun or really cool to be a part of, start to finish?
Yes, there are quite a few big ones. A lot of people are starting to do 2 bathrooms at the same time.
Whoa.
Which we always advise, let's do the first one and move on to the second one, because you get in there and we're not going to tear up both bathrooms at the same time.
Yeah.
You need one at least.
Yes.
So they have been fun. We've done some really cool designs, like a waterfall in between in the shower.
Ooh.
It looks like a waterfall, they call it. So it's basically your acrylic, and it has different, I would say different like shades or patterns. So it does look pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
sounds pretty
you
cool.
You get a really big shower.
That's awesome. I love a big shower.
Yes.
Now, what areas do you guys service for potential customers who may be giving you a call here soon?
It's Maryland, the Eastern Shore, all the way up to Dover, down to Chincoteague, that area. But if someone needs something towards Cape Charles, we would definitely go. And because there's not a lot of people that want to go that far, but we would definitely go for you.
Another thing that I know customers are very curious about when they call, pricing. Do you guys give prices over the phone? How does that work?
It's very complicated to give someone a price without actually laying eyes on it and seeing the condition of the room and what it is they're asking for. The best way to answer that to people truly is to say it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. And nothing's cheap anymore, and if it is, you probably shouldn't have it done anyways.
Yeah, but honesty is appreciated
Exactly.
from most customers. So that's awesome. You guys are great, and your customer service is fantastic. One thing that, again, really sets Peninsula Bath apart. But don't go anywhere, because there's more that sets coastal Delmarva apart when Coast Life gets back.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Peninsula Bath.
You are watching Coast Life, and we love taking care of our coastal Delmarva community. And if you didn't know, another member of the coastal Delmarva community that loves to give back is our friends at Schell Brothers. That's why Elisa Titus is joining us on the Coast Life couch today. How's it going?
Great. Happy to be here.
Thanks for being here. Happy to have you.
So one thing that we wanted to talk about that maybe people don't know that you guys do, although it's always in bright colors,
Yes.
I'm sure people are catching on by now, but we have a lot of newcomers. Tell me about Project Kudos.
Sure. So I guess I'll tell you a little bit about how we started Project
Sure,
Kudos.
absolutely.
So in our company, we have monthly company meetings, and we all come together. And Chris has been doing this since he started the company 20 years ago. And he invites people to give kudos for a job well done, or a coworker that did something nice for you, either at work or personally. So we walk out of those meetings feeling so kind of happy and
pumped,
empowered.
yeah.
And pumped, exactly. And a couple years ago, we thought it'd be cool to record people reading kudos anonymously, internally. And we did this, and we made a commercial. And the commercial was so well received. Like, my Google Ads expert at the time didn't believe the analytics, because so many people watch this commercial.
Wow.
So we were like, okay, there's something there. Like, the community really is resonating with this messaging. So my team, the marketing team, talked a bit, and we decided to launch Project Kudos externally to the world. And I asked Chris if I could buy an old school bus. And he said yes. So we renovated an old school bus. We have a Project Kudos lounge now, which is really, really cool. I think you've been on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. We go around to festivals and schools, and when we're really just spreading the notion of positivity.
Yeah.
And we've learned, that when you give kudos and say something nice about somebody, it makes you feel good, and you maybe made their day. I mean, literally. And so it's like we want this movement to kind of be contagious. So we have these cool kudos stickers that we give out freely. We'll be at the Summer Vibes Fest in August with a whole lounge and setup. We have tons of great giveaways. And then we do kudos for a cause, where we give $1 for every kudos given. We did that for about 18 months. My favorite project that we just did recently is this student mural contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes. Tell us about that.
It was so cool. So we had all the students from around our area apply with their artwork and a mural idea. And we selected 10 winners, and they painted a 4x8 mural, which is actually pretty big when you think about it, 4 foot by 8 foot. And we're installing them at Schellville, and we'll have an artwork there art walk permanently there.
Very cool.
Yeah, and the kids all got $500 towards college.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So it was a really cool project, and I actually was just looking at the murals I showed you guys before.
Yes,
and
they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're so good, and it's just a way for us to embrace the community and our love of all things Sussex County and Delaware. So
it's impressive. And because Schell Brothers is a big company that your focus is houses, right? So why
and happiness.
But why is it happiness? I mean, that's something that you don't have to do. So why is it so important to Schell to always give back to the community and spread happiness?
Yeah. So, I mean, it really starts with Chris. It's his vision, and he decided when he started this company 20 years ago that he wasn't really all about money and profit first, that he was about happiness. He had a really successful career, and he was like making a lot of money and things were going well, and everything that he was supposed to be doing, he was doing, and he was like, but I'm miserable. So he had kind of like a reality check.
Sure.
And was like, okay, I need to reset my life.
Yeah.
And he started this company with the mission of happiness, and we've all really embraced it, and we eat it, sleep it, breathe it. It's real. We do happy stories for our homeowners and for each other. Little surprises. If somebody in our company needs help, guarantee you there's 3 to 10 people, even more, to say, hey, I got you, what do you need, how can we help you do this? And his mentality really permeates throughout all of us in the company, and it's a really cool thing and pretty special.
You can see it.
Absolutely.
You're just driving around the community. Your billboards even are happy. The kudos van is the coolest thing. If you ever get a close look at it, if you haven't, you were mentioning it has these like stickers all over.
It's really cool.
Nice things people have done. So I think that's really cool that you don't have to, but you are spreading all this kindness.
Right. It's kind of part of who we are.
Yes.
Yeah, and on the heels of something like the pandemic that we've all gone through, and everything was just stress levels, depression. I mean, so many people were so anxious for the last couple years, and now it feels like we can finally breathe for a little bit. And I think that's where a company like Schell Brothers can really come in and help uplift people and get people sort of onto fully on the other side of something like that. So do you have any other community-oriented events or anything coming up?
Coming up, let's see. Well, we're always doing things with Project Kudos. So we'll be partnering with schools when we go back to school with, backpack drives. And, we're in Richmond and Nashville as well.
That's right.
So Project Kudos is kind of growing down there. Yeah, so we're doing a couple cool school projects which we'll announce, and we're always collaborating with like our local healthcare and people like that. And to your point, during the pandemic, we did our big food drive, which was probably one of the coolest things I've ever personally participated in. And one of the cool things is we gave groceries every week, and we put all these stickers in there that was like, keep your head up, it's going to be okay. And a couple teachers, because they were Zooming at the time, would send me screenshots of kids with like the stickers in the background. I was like, that's so cool.
Oh, good.
So it's the little things, right, that really mean a lot.
They warm the heart.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, keep doing what you're doing, because you guys do such a great job, especially with Schellville. I know we talked about it last week. It's just one of our favorite places. So thanks for always spreading that kindness. We can't wait to see what happens next.
It's going to be fun.
It is.
Thanks for having me, ladies.
Of course. Come back again soon.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Well, stick around, because we've got more kindness to spread and more fun to be had with more Coast Life on the way.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Schell Brothers.
All right, well, it's almost time for you to go celebrate your holiday weekend. Leah, what are you doing?
Well, I'm dog sitting this weekend, so I got a mix of holiday plans, but I also get to watch the pup, which is nice because I love my dogs. But the people that I'm dog sitting for, there's a pool in the neighborhood. So I think I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time reading poolside.
Perfect.
What about you?
I actually am running out of here after this, heading to Freeman Arts Pavilion.
Nice.
Going to see a concert there with my family. Yeah, Ziggy Marley.
Hey!
We have the same last name. How could I not go see him in concert? And then, yeah, just some 4th of July festivities.
Yeah, and we've heard about all the amazing shows coming up with Freeman Arts Pavilion, so it's going to be great shows this summer.
Yes.
So definitely something to keep a close eye on all summer long.
Yeah, let me know if you're going to Freeman Arts. I want to know who you're seeing. Maybe I'll tag along.
Yeah. So we're always ready for a weekend adventure.
we get FOMO. We always want to hang out with you.
Exactly. But had a fun show today. Don't forget those fireworks in Rehoboth. The change in the plans a little bit. They're just moving a little bit further south, I think they said. So if you are looking to watch the fireworks on Sunday, make sure you do that. And again, plan accordingly. Yes. And again, don't lose your cool while you're out there driving around. Everybody knows that the traffic is going to be bad. So please just be kind, be nice. Everybody needs a little bit of extra kindness, especially when you're sitting in traffic.
Yeah, we're at the beach, baby. Take it slow. Turn on the tunes. Open the windows.
Or take public transportation so it's not your problem.
Yeah, exactly. And don't forget to let us know on our socials, Zuckerberg or Musk. I want to know your opinions and why. I might change my mind.
Yeah, that's true. We put up a good enough argument because right now it's Musk, Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
In the Coliseum.
In the Coliseum.
But I think it's about that time for us to pass things